Well, I'm not exactly sure how today's going to go or how far I'm going to get. Having a little bit of a hard time getting started. I tented last night in town and got up this morning a little later than normal, but not that bad, and headed out of town to hit the trail, to meet the trailhead here. And so I held my thumb out because I didn't really want to have to walk the couple of miles to the trailhead, and a guy picks me up. He's got his son in the car, and anyway, we drove past where he was supposed to drop me off at, and then we drove all around the countryside, him trying to find his way back to here. And then we got kind of close, and he said, "Hey, my son's late for work, so I'm going to drop him off first." So we took a detour to drop him off, and then came back. They dropped me off, and then as soon as they dropped me off, there's some guys there with Trail Magic, so, you know, want me to sit down, have a bagel and Mountain Dew and whatever, and I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I didn't really need anything. I kind of already ate, but, you know, you hate to pass up that stuff, and those guys are being so nice. Anyway, so it was awesome, honestly. And I realized I was a little hungrier than I thought. And so anyway, worked out great. Here I am, but it's like pushing, I don't know, 9:45 maybe. And I'm just now getting going. And I know this doesn't look like the trail. You can probably see the road behind me, but you actually do walk the road for a little bit as part of the trail. So it's, I'm actually on the trail, even though it seems like I'm not. So anyway, I gotta try to get some miles in today. Hopefully at least 15, if not 20. So I'll probably be hiking a little bit late since I'm getting such a late start. So once getting off the road, the trail takes a big detour around this wildlife refuge. So this is a huge refuge here. It goes all the way as far as you can see, probably to the trees back there, and goes, you know, ahead quite a ways. And so the trail just does a big, you know, square around it. So I'll be hiking like this for, I don't know, probably a mile or two before I actually get into the woods. So I'm gonna kind of enjoy this. Today is supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be in the 90s. So I haven't experienced a day like this yet. We'll have to see how my body handles the heat. See if I'm prepared for it or not. Well, I started way over there. Like it's way over there. Went all the way around. Actually, there's two hikers way over there. And then came all the way around by the trees and down here. And now finally, I'm into the woods. I've already done about 2 miles, and this is the first time I'm stepping into the woods today. So now I can get a little shade. Ooh, it's a lot cooler in here. All right, time to make some miles. For 2 days now, I've been walking through New Jersey, and a lot of it has been on boards like this, over really swampy land. This part here actually isn't all that swampy like some of it, but I mean, a lot of it's just been, you know, really just hiking through a marsh. And so that's neither here nor there, except I just would have never guessed that this is what, you know, New Jersey had a lot of area like this. So it's neat that I'm able to get through here and actually see what it's like. Wow, it's definitely hot today, and I'm definitely not used to the heat. I'm gonna have to get acclimated to this fast. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. I think we're supposed to have several days like this. Whew. Oh my gosh. Plus, coming out of Unionville, a lot of climbing. So, anyway, just showing myself I'm not really quite in shape for doing the big stuff just yet. But I'm getting there. Oh. I know I'm gonna have to start stopping at all the streams and throwing water on my face and on my head and just trying to stay cooled down. But I think I have a lot of downhill now for a while. till a little later in the day, so, or at least level short uphills. All right. So this boardwalk platform, I did a little time lapse there, but it doesn't even begin to show you. I mean, I probably time lapsed a 10th or 50th, I don't know, of the whole thing. I've been walking on it for, 20 minutes out of 15 minutes. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Anyway, it appears that it ends in this suspension bridge up here, so I'll get a video of that going across. And I'm coming down off the bridge, and apparently the boardwalk does not end at the bridge. As I see it curving way off around, so I'll keep on going. Well, I just finished what I would say is my first real climb since I've been out here. About 1,000 feet up what is dubbed the stairway to heaven. Lots and lots of big rocks and boulders, and man, it's a hot day, and that was really trying. Took a long time, and I was moving so slow. I couldn't even tell you how long. I mean, it had to be at least an hour getting up there, and I didn't go very far, so that slowed up my day for sure. But anyway, only about another 3 or 3.5 miles to a shelter where I'm almost certainly going to stop, at least have some lunch, and then see how I'm feeling, see if I can get on a little further. So it's the weekend, and there were a ton of people on this mountain, on this Stairway to Heaven climb. Just lots and lots of people and families and all sorts of stuff. And so that was kind of cool, just to cross paths with everybody. Coming the other way was a through hiker, a southbound hiker, who said that once I got over the peak, which I just did, then it is smooth sailing all the way to New York. Of course, I'm in New Jersey right now. So that sounds great. It's good for sure. It should mean the rest of my day goes well. But I think New York is only, probably I'll hit New York, close to New York by the end of today. So I'm thinking New York is maybe only 6 miles, 7 miles, something like that away. So not sure how far I will choose to do today, but most likely I won't tick off New Jersey yet. I will wait and cross that border tomorrow. And then one more state down, I'll be in New York. And then I already said New York is known for being pretty tough, so I don't know. If it's hot like this, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Oh my gosh, it's 4:20, and this is the first time this entire day that the sun actually went behind some clouds. And now, as I'm saying it, it's back again. It did not last long. Oh, it actually went totally dim, no bright, shiny spots, no sun to walk through. But it only lasted for about 10 seconds. Oh well. Okay, I don't know if the universe is trying to tell me something, but man, I haven't gone very far this last, well, 2 miles have taken me forever because I stopped in at the shelter just to see if there's anybody there I knew on the trail. And I mean, I could go on and on, but there was a group of friends there who were just like car camping. They just drove in, hiked up, and they had all this food and drinks and all sorts of stuff, and they wanted me and several other people to stay. And I said, you know, I don't know. And I decided not to. I've just got to get further and keep my miles up every day. But it was so tempting, and they were so nice. And then one of them walked out with me the last couple of miles out to his car to get some food, and we kept talking, and then ran across some other people who were going into town. There's a drive-in movie theater here, like just right up the road, where hikers can go for free and set up their tent. I mean, they can watch the drive-in movie for free, and then set up their tent and stay there. And so a bunch of hikers are doing that, and I seriously thought about it. But again, you know, I've got to get where I got to get to. So I decided not to do that. And then in the meantime, some of his friends drove up to, out by the road where we were talking, and he went back in to take the food in, but and so I sat and talked with his friends for a long time, and everybody's just so dang nice. So anyway, so Mario, he's the guy. I'll try to slip a picture here of him in so you can see who he is. But he's the guy that he works like emergency response for the subway, he said. Well, we talked, about that for a while. But anyway, such a great guy. And Mario, thank you. And it was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet all your friends, everybody, some of whose names I know, some I don't. And never ceases to amaze me who you meet on the trail. All right, now I gotta find a place to camp for tonight, after I do another couple of miles. Okay, I found my camp spot. I've eaten, cleaned up, bear bags up, everything. I'm just gonna send out a couple of texts and I'm going to bed. Try to get a long, long night's sleep. That's my wonderful view. Okay, good night.